Active dependence shows core understanding of who we are, who God is, and where is the source of purpose and success. In the active part of active dependence, we have a role in what God is doing in us and through us. The role can be thought of like a soldier in the military or an employee at work. You get a role, direction, and key resources from the leader. You hopefully have a general idea what is happening in your division, but you may not be aware of key details. To the extent that you have a wise and trustworthy leader, you can work the tasks you have been given with confidence and quality and support the overall objective of what is being done in the big picture without fully understanding how. In the dependence part of active dependence, God has the purpose and the power. A key thing to understand in what God is doing in this world is that He knows specifically what He is doing in each person's life. He also is the only one that can open the hearts of those we are asked to share what He is doing. But He wants us to be involved because then we see how His love and truths apply in the lives of others too, and not just our own. But each person must seek, listen to, understand, trust, and act on what He is showing us. It has been said that a pastor got up in front of an audience and said that he was 100% successful in evangelism. Of course, there was a level of doubt and some grumbling. He then said that his job is to be available and to share the gospel. It's God's job to open the hearts of those that get the message. The same is true for living daily life before or after accepting God's call. His life principles are deeply more wise than our own, and He's ready to guide us when we turn to Him. Some verses that talk about this active dependence. In Isaiah 6:8, God said, "Whom shall I send, and who will go for us?" Isaiah said, "Here I am, send me." In 1 Peter 3:15, it says, "Always be prepared to make a defense to anyone who asks you for a reason for the hope that is in you. Do so with gentleness and respect." In Acts 4:29, in the midst of persecution, Peter and John said, "Lord, look upon their threats and grant your servants to continue to speak your word with all boldness." In James 2:18, with regards to demonstrate not earning our faith, James says, "Show me your faith apart from your works, and I will show you my faith by my works." In Romans 12, verses 11 and 12, it says, talking about characteristics of Christians, "Do not be slothful in zeal, but be fervent in spirit. Serve the Lord. Rejoice in hope. Be patient in tribulation, and be constant in prayer." What drove these people to literally give their lives for what God was doing in them and through them? They had seen Jesus Himself and what He was doing. It wasn't vague stories and promises. They knew firsthand that He was God. They knew it was based on His love for us, not earning His favor. They knew that what they were doing was changing lives and had eternal impact. Do you want to be guaranteed success in your purpose? Sync up with what God is doing in you and through you. Thanks for listening.